Alrighty. Do it, guys. Game audio's up, mic audio's up. That always helps. Bring up the YouTube preview, get that going too. And then I think we are good to roll. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Awesome. Bingo, there we go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the first live stream here for STRYFE, going for the 4-star top 800. You know, hoping to get that featured champ out of the arena here. I'm not popping Crystal's Forum. Already do have the 6-star, managed to luck out and get him out of the early access using Awakening Gem, so he's awakened. So I'm not going for the 5-star this round. Wound up taking yesterday off just to work on some other projects. So currently I'm sitting at about almost 2 million points. I expect the cutoff to be about 12 mil, so I do have my work cut out for me here. But with a little bit of work here tonight, just kicking back here and punching dudes in the face for a spell, getting some points. I think we should have a pretty good time here in the next couple hours. And then just go from there. As always, I love the live stream. It's just kick back, chill, hang out for a spell, have a good time. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday already, end of the week. Got a big weekend here coming up. Big day here today. Wound up getting the patch notes, the 30.0 patch notes, everybody, for next month's stuff, including the reveal that we have Psycho Man as the first tech champion in almost a year, and Super Skrull as a cosmic champ. So who's coming out first? I don't know. I'm really excited for the brand new tech champion. I've got so many freaking resources saved up. So he's going to be a must-have for me regardless of whether or not he's good. But you know, just going off of the description that we got from the early access or from the patch notes. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Big howdy first off to Matt Murdoch saying, "Zup? Sexy hot Cheeto Jutsu, what up, bro? Hope you are having a nice one. I am having a most excellent one. A most excellent one. I'm having a really good time. I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are too." Jacob saying, "What's up? Exhilarate." Giving me the eye. And Shot by Dread, what's up, bud? Good to see you, my friend. At 30 mil in the STRYFE arena, halfway there. Good. Good, good. Yeah, and you're looking really good sitting at 30 mil right now. Best of luck to you. Looking forward to seeing your name up there on the ranking board here in a couple days' time. And for everybody who's going for STRYFE as either the 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star, I wish all of you guys, wish all of us the best of luck. As always, the catch here with doing this big arena grinds, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but the payoff is always there. Still, you know, arena is, and I keep on saying it, but they have yet to prove me wrong. That arena is far and away the best, most reliable way to get new characters and new champs, right? I mean, there's always, even if the featured, whether it's the dual class or the featured 5-star, featured 6-star, whatever, there's always that aspect of RNG. But in arena with enough work, yeah, you got it. You got it. Dex back out of there. Go in here. Do want to say first and foremost off the bat, even though there was a brand new episode of WandaVision that debuted midnight this morning, or 12:01, I suppose, this morning. We will be going spoiler free here for the next few days, just to give everybody a chance to watch and to enjoy and to see it fresh with fresh eyes for the first time. So if you guys want to talk spoilers for any of that, we can probably do that at a different time. Mandalorian at this point we can spoil the heck out of. That's been out long enough. But WandaVision, let's hold off on that for a little bit yet. Cheeto's going to be going hard for the 4-star. Very nice. You and me both. I'm going for everything. Well, the 4-star and the 5-star at least. They did say in the patch notes that everybody's going to wind up getting a 3-star for free. We get one for milestones in the 4-star, 5-star arena anyway, but we're going to get one free anyway. And maybe, I don't know anything about this. This is just my wishful thinking, but maybe there might be a free 2-star as well in the Marvel Insider rewards. Of course, don't have any information on that. That's just me guessing and shooting from the hip. But they have offered exclusive featured 2-stars there before, and hopefully I've got one there as well. I was joking about it on Twitter a little bit earlier with Metal Sonic Dude, because he's got an awakening, a Tech Awakening Stone ready to go for a 5-star. Just commenting, it's funny scrolling through an inventory and just overflowing on SIG stones for 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. You know, Tech catalysts every which way, and if you're lucky enough to have some awakening gems, Tech Awakening gems as well, the drought is real, guys. The drought was real. It's nice to see that it is finally coming to an end. I'm assuming he's a metal champ, though. If I had to be super picky, I'm kind of bummed that he's a metal champ, assuming that he is. Just because the tech class desperately needs non-metal champions, but otherwise, yeah, we'll just have to see how he goes. Dread, yeah, bro, it's a rough grind, but have an awakening gem for STRYFE. Nice. Hope he makes Abyss exploration easier. I think so. I think so. Just his awakened ability is really nice to help speed up the ramp up as well too, and for Abyss, obviously that's going to be useful. That is certainly going to be useful. But you make that dude a horseman, and you're going to have APOC and Cable on a squad already anyway because of that. Yeah. You're gonna have some fun times. You're gonna have some fun times. Like, I barely grind arena, says Cheeto, but Psychic Man just looks so dang cool. I need him, so I'm gonna grind hard. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. Like, I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna wind up grinding 5-star STRYFE. If I don't, then assuming Psychic Man is going to be the first one. If he is the first one, I'm going for him. If he's the second one, I'm still going for him. But, yeah, I need me that tech champ. I need me that tech champ. Imagine having a 5-star AG. Wouldn't that be... Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Different people with different progression levels have different stuff. That's the thing. So MSD, I think, if that's what we're talking about, I'm assuming pulled it out of one of the side events. Because the game has been very generous giving away 5-star Awakening Crystals here the last 5 months or so. Like, obviously there's the stuff in the bundles, right? But there have been a number of side events where you can get one just by doing the side event. This month included. Did you guys finish up those Mutant arcade things already? Or I guess just the regular arcade? Presumably Mutant, but I still got 4.5 left to do. Like, I started one because I got all the legendary stuff done. I got the epic ones to do still. But I got like 2 fights into it, and I'm like, nah. Nah, I'm gonna come back. May wind up doing a little bit of that this evening here, just so I don't forget. Falcon stopping by. Greetings and salutations, Rob, of the vonShoes. How art thou this fair dayeth? The night, the eventide is finding me in high spirits, Sir Falcon. Yeah, I was trying to think of a clever name, but Sir Falcon I think works quite well. What's up, man, Falcon? The Oracle has foretold of this day. this evening. Alright, so let's choke on timing for that. You can get one from this month's side quest. Yes, exactly. It's too late at this point. Like, you would have had to have selected the card a couple weeks ago to be eligible for it, I think. Yeah, I think it would have had this. Yeah, I think so. Because I'm trying to remember like where it falls. But I'm pretty sure you would have had to select the card already to go for it. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And speaking of the X-Men arcade event, I want to bounce over there. I just want to finish up the path right here so I don't forget or accidentally back out, because like this quest is so stupid in that if you mess up one time, you go down like the wrong difficulty or you back out accidentally or something, you're done, you're hosed. You miss out on at least 2,000 6-star shards, and that's a heck of a lot of 6-star shards. I love the range of his attack. That heavy attack range is just so wonderful. Alright, so I ended with 6, I'm assuming, so that should bank me at least a couple. Speed things up a little bit. Variant 3.2.1, and I got KO'd to Green Goblin. I'm PO'd. Yeah. Yeah. That's rough. Do you have a couple of pots that you could throw at it? Or is that like a hard back out reset right there? Either way, I'm sorry to hear that. Exhilarate joined Max's stream today just as he left. It was on purpose. It was a coordinated thing. I was like, oh man, I got back out. I'm not cool enough to be here when Exhilarate shows up. But yeah, Max is going for the 5-star as well. I wish everybody the best of luck, because I do have a feeling that it's going to be tight. If you get to 60, then this is just, you know, my general rule of thumb. If you get to 60 and there's still time left, keep going, keep pushing. If you're at 60, push to mid 60s. If you're at mid 60s, push to high 60s or low 70s. You know. Because like it always, it's better to overshoot by a few million than to undershoot by a couple thousand, you know? Alright. Come on, special me, please. 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 Come on. Move it. Come on. At me. At me. Really? It's not quite what I meant. No. Really? Is she really chasing me across the entire freaking stage? Thank you. Good lord. That was way too annoying. Marm stopping in saying, yo, what's up, Marm? How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. I am just finishing up this path in Epic Arcade because I started it earlier and I backed out because I got bored. But I figured I should probably take care of that. I'm on the last path of Epic now for the Awakening Gem. Could not bring myself to do 7 more legendaries. Close enough to quitting as it is. Yeah. Yep. I definitely think we can all collectively chalk this this month's side quest up as a epic fail. Epic fail. Like, I would have been curious to see what the Avengers one was, or what the Spider-Man was. Like, just what those fights were, what the nodes were, just stuff like that. But the way that they set it up right now, there just was no breathing room. Like, you mess up once and you're done, you're hosed. So that's a shame. Because that it could have been fun. I feel like they should add Mr. Negative, because not only is he super cool and with awesome abilities, but he was in the Spider-Man PS4 game, so it'd be cool to represent him in some way. Yeah, or if like he eventually like does the Harley Quinn thing, right, where he's just like a one-off, not a one-off, but he's introduced in like a non-comic book format, but then he's just integrated into the overall canon. But I mean, also at the same time too, now that Disney owns everything, that'd be really cool. It'd be really easy too. I mean, it would effectively be a reskin of Sunspot. Just change up the animations a little bit. Wow, that was bad. I was anticipating a little something better, but we got there. If Command put Mr. Negative in the game before Lizard, Scorpion, or Sandman, there'd be a riot. Yeah, throw Kraven in there as well. If they do Scorpion, though, I would really kind of want to see classic Scorpion as opposed to like mech suit Scorpion. I don't know, there's just something endearing about the old original costume, more so than like the PS4 version. Love the game, absolutely love the game. I'm just saying it wasn't my preferred Scorpion costume. It'd be fun to see if they integrate some of like the Raimi Spider-Man stuff now that again it's all under the same umbrella. Dread going for a 70. That is very smart. That is a good idea. Lefty stopping in saying, yo. What's up, Lefty? How's it going, bud? Always a pleasure, my friend. What's new? What's the latest and greatest? And Designs also saying, Void is the best against Rogue, at least for me. Yeah, Void is great with the Stellar Special. Doom is great because of the passive stun. Wasp has been my MVP for Rogue, getting that Aegis Heavy down at least. This actually was a really bad idea. I don't know if I can survive this. Barely. I was just barely above 50% health. My problem with that Rogue fight was just baiting out the special. She just refused to throw it. Like, chased me across the entire field and then some. Hey, PP, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are doing well. Can you help me with the 615 Crossbones? I can't seem to beat him. Help how? Because the team that you had selected the other day should be able to cover it. It's just getting the timing down between all the different nonsense. If you got boosts, that would be a great way and great time to boost up for that. Have you planned out the next serial? I hope you are putting some thought into it and taking it seriously. So fun story. I actually am. At first, it's just like, this sounds good, or like, I will take that. But now it's like, I go to like the grocery store or whatnot, and I'm paying a lot closer attention to the cereal selection. Like, some places are just like, yeah, we got a corner that's got like Wheaties and Frosted Flakes, and that's it. And then other places, it's like, yo, dude, we got like an aisle and a half of everything you could ever possibly imagine, and then some, and then the generic. So I'm like, so yes, I do have this week's cereal already shot up, already set, shot just in that, like all the cereal box thumbnails on the stream are original. So it's like I gotta, like, you know, I want to make it look nice, pose it up, throw it into Photoshop quick, give it the old razzle dazzle. But yeah, I got this week set up. I've got ideas for the next few weeks. Speaking, of course, about the Sunday cereal stream, just, you know, for those of you who are either new to the channel, new to the stream, or haven't been around on a Sunday yet, but Sundays are pretty cool. Sundays are my favorite stream of the week, hands down. So for that stream, I just poured myself a delicious bowl of cereal, something that I haven't had in ages. Like, I've only recently come back to eating cereal at all. I used to eat it all the time as a kid, and then, you know, then I grew up, and I'm like, I'm too cool for cereal. And then I went to college, and then it was like, I'm too broke for cereal. Now it's like, hey, what's, like, Frosted Flakes like? Or, like, what are Lucky Charms like? Are they as good as I remember? All the while playing MCOC, doing arena, doing side quest event, hanging out, just having a good time chatting with everybody. So if you guys are around Sunday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be here. Also, speaking of which, this Sunday is going to be an Incursions with Subs run. So if you are around and if you're interested in running Incursions, that will be a great time for that. And then just run with that for a few hours, whatever it winds up being. Get some milestones, get some loot. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. So just gotta be careful that Quake doesn't just wreck me out of nowhere. Hey, YOLO stopping in saying, what's up? What's good, YOLO? Happy Friday, my friend. Welcome to the stream here tonight. How's it going? How's the week found you? Peepy says, a lot of people have messed up sadly. Yeah, uh-oh. With the side event here. Yeah. So confusing how they laid it out with the tokens. Tickets and stamps and cards. Yeah, worst since the Sasquatch one. Yeah. Or the Diablo one I think was pretty annoying too. Or no, the Mole Man Expeditions. That one takes the cake. Freaking Mole Man Expeditions. Thank goodness they aren't bringing that back with a buff next week. Good lord. Those Mole Man Expeditions are just the quintessential definition of, like, petty, repetitive nonsense. Fun times. Marmont's Mutant Treasure Island back. You and me both. That, I think, is probably up there as the best side of quest event. The original Rocket Scrapyard was really good. They've iterated on Rocket Scrapyard, so any of those, like, spiritual successors are, I think, probably my favorite side event. But then, yeah, Mutant Treasure Island was just perfect. If they wanted to keep it the way it was after the fix, that would be even better. Because, like, keeping all the different prizes random, not random, just hidden, is just an unnecessary level of difficulty and annoyingness. Hey, Bevan stopping in saying, hey, what's good, Bevan? Happy Friday, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Happy Strife Day. How's it going? Josh the Collector saying, hey, Rob. Well, hey, back at you, Josh. Good to see you, bud. Happy Saturday Eve. Oh, and happy weekend, officially, at this point. At least for me, where I'm at. I know some places in the world here moving further west, not quite at the weekend, but actually, that's pretty close. Pretty close. Hope everybody's weekend here is going to be awesome. And for those of you who are grinding out Strife as a 5-star, I wish you well. I wish you well. I do hope that the cutoff is not going to be as scary as I'm guessing or some people are predicting. We'll see. We'll see. Supermarket staff are... It's that weird guy again who hangs out in the cereal aisle. It's true. It's true. They're getting to know me on a first-name basis. I go up to them and I'm like, is this cereal fresh? Or do you have something fresher in the back? I'm like, no. That having been said, I have, up until this point, and spoilers for Sunday, including Sunday, all of the cereals featured so far are name brand popular cereals, right? I would very much enjoy, like at some point, getting like, this week is Minecraft cereal, or like, it's Baby Yoda cereal week. Just like the random like themed stuff. Just for kicks. Just for kicks. It's basically Lucky Charms with a different shaped marshmallow, but that way I can say it's Baby Yoda cereal. Falcon says, will it be milestones only this time? No, for me, I'm going for the 4-star featured. I'm not going to be opening up any more Crystals for Strife right now, so I'm like, I want me the 4-star. Don't want to leave it up to RNG later on, pulling them out of the premium. So it's cool. I get to grind arena. It's not nearly as stressful because it's like a 11-12 million cutoff. Still a bit of work, but still get a new champ. Still get all the different battle chips and gold and stuff too. It works out. I am waiting to see what the cutoff is going to be for the 5-star arena. If it's something reasonable in the 50 million range perhaps, then I may very well go for him next week, starting up on Monday. But if he's like mid-high 60s, then I'm good. I'm good. I'll wait. I'll wait. Not that he's a bad champ. I just don't have an immediate use for the 5-star version. Dematia stopping in. How's it going, bud? Saying howdy, Rob. Howdy, chat. Saying howdy to everybody. What's good, Dematius? Happy Friday, my friend. Howdy, howdy, howdy. While I think of it, speaking of howdies and all that good stuff, over here on the left is the question of the evening. I always like to throw a question up there just for kicks. Question tonight is, what was the coolest thing that happened in January? Now, I should specify, it does not have to be game related. It could either be something cool that happened to you in your life. It could be something cool that you saw, that you followed. One of your friends did, on one of the groups that you're part of, something cool that happened there. Or sure, it could be something in the game. But what was the coolest thing that happened in your world in January? Boink. Alright, so, yep. I was waiting on that. I'm like, I'm gonna mistime this and Beardo's gonna clip me. course he's gonna clip me. Slowly getting caught up on Chad. Mar, I'm thinking, oh, right, so for a Crossbones fight, thinking Fury, Sparkles, Rolk, Void, and Killmonger. Don't have a good counter for Vigor. Just have to fight through it. If you get Void ranked up, Void can counter Vigor. Just have to fight through it. Because if you get the couple of Petrifies on him, that should do it. I think you'd be surprised at Killmonger if you can spam some special 2s and tank the specials. Yes. And then especially with the Void synergy as well. Again, that it just speaks volumes to Void because all his debuffs continue to build up regardless of however much power you got. But I know resources are tight. John Oak stopping by. What's up, Rob? Why are you grinding 4-star STRYFE, by the way? A very good question. So it's twofold. It's twofold. And the completely honest reason is because I'm a collector, and I'm a collector, gotta catch 'em all sort of nut. It's like I want one of everybody. So I mean that honestly is the main reason. But at the same time too, there's been enough content recently that feature 3-star champions, that feature 4-star champions. That's like, yeah, it'd be nice to have a 4-star version of STRYFE, just in case there's like a 4-star gate someplace. Just in case I need to bring him along for a synergy, or like he is the counter. But mainly just because I'm a collectaholic. That's why I can't play games like Pokemon as much anymore. I still do, but I just cannot go hard at it like I used to. Like when I was 151, I was like, yeah, I can handle 151 monsters. Easy peasy. I mean, I didn't get Mew until like Gen 3, but then they had, you know, the Wave 2 with Johto. Then they had Wave 3 with Ruby Sapphire. I was like, okay, I can still do this. And then I fell off for a little bit, and then Pokemon Go became a thing. I'm like, hey, that's cool. But now there's like, what, 900? 900 different monsters? And it's like, I'll get what I get. Dumani's hit 300 subs. Big congrats. That's a fun milestone. Very nice. Cheeto says, me getting 5-star Iceman and getting rank 4 Hyperion. That is very cool, getting that Iceman. Nice, bud. Coolest thing that happened to me, says Marm, was staying alive through the month. Well, that is a very good thing. And we're all glad for it. All of us. Okay, if the AG is tech, I awaken Ghost and commit to learning her. Here goes nothing. Yeah, 100%. 100%. She's worth the time investment. Learning how to play her, learning how to figure her out. She is 100% worth it. Just with the amount of like nonsense nodes you can bypass with her. Damage is nice. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the damage is a huge selling factor, but bypassing like annoying damage over time debuffs that you can't otherwise shrug, super useful with Ghost and Hood. But fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh. Wow. Oh, I got so lucky right there. Having that phase through me. Ah, right, the poison, yeah. You could do well, I don't think Beardo was an option. But if you had Captain America Infinity War and paired him up with a skill champion, he can shrug the poison debuff and still inflict the petrify for heal negating. And he can do that without power too, which is cool. But I mean, step one, have a Beardo ranked up at a decent sig. Dex that, dex that. Pew, pew, pew. Punchy, punchy, drop kick. If we go by Kabam's logic, I think Super Skrull will be trash, and I'm praying he is not, but we will have to see. I can neither confirm nor deny or comment on any ideas or speculation or anything else like that. Mainly because I haven't played them. I mean, nobody's going to get to play them until the patch is out and they're actually uploaded into the game, but yeah, I can't talk about any of that. I can't talk about any of that. Kurt will be mid-tier. I don't know. Cosmic is such a finicky class, though, because it's so hot and cold. You know, on one hand, you got Space Ghost, you've got Corvus, you've got Sparkles that are just absolutely amazing. You got a bunch of champs in mid-tier, and then by the same extension, there's like Symbiote Spidey and Super Iron Man and the Champion and Nova, you know, and Groot. It's a very, very hot and cold field. So let's do that. Speaking of, oh, I was gonna say, I was like, why are there so many cosmics? It's because I'm an idiot. That's why. Isn't more? You started trash, never had her, so I'm not sure. She is not trash. She is an incursion god. An incursion god. You gotta build her up, which is a thing, which is why she's not always super practical for mainline quests. But for incursions, when you're gonna be playing for a while, yeah, completely OP. And then speaking of which, too, watch any of like Brian Grant and Lagacy's incursion runs when they get into like zone 15, 16, 17 sometimes. Yeah, Morningstar just pulls through in the clutch. Is Mysterio poison immune? If so, he might work for Marm. Yes, so long as his armor doesn't get broken. Not gonna lie, I am not proficient with Mysterio, with his rotation or any of that, but yes, he is poison immune until he gets an armor break. Josh says, who is better, Doom or Space Ghost? I'm going to say probably Doom. And the only reason I say Doom is because of the power control. If you're looking for damage, Cosmic Ghost Rider, 100%, no questions asked, Cosmic Ghost Rider. If you're looking for more utility, though, then Doom. Again, just because that power control is so unbelievably useful. Back off. Do that. Kicky, 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 blasty, blasty, blasty. Hey, what's up, Bait? Low quality Bait, stopping by. How's it going, bud? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Featured Grind. How you doing? Bait says, really hoping next month isn't as dry as this one. Seriously. For side quests at the very least. I mean, we've got that Love is a Battle Realm coming back. Which is always nice. As I recall, it's always rather straightforward. And then there are those new class nodes for Cav difficulty. So we'll have to see how that all plays out too. Psychic Man and Classic Vision kind of look alike at first glance. Yeah, that's funny, but yeah. Rob, just admit Mole Man is going to be more powerful than Ghost and Quake. We know it's coming. He's not going to be more powerful than Ghost and Quake, but he is going to be more powerful. He's not going to be the literal skill Corvus, but he's going to be better than he is right now. That's all I can say about that. That is all I can say about that. There may come a time when I can speak more about it, but today is unfortunately not that day. I'm Card stopping by saying, sup? What's up, Bomb? Happy Friday. How's it going? How are you doing? How's the week been? Do that. Stun, go in, easy peasy. Mole Man, top skill champ. Oh yeah, God's Ear confirmed, 100%. Instant 6-star rank 3. Tom says, hey Rob, saw BG rank up his Morningstar earlier. Yes, but I think, I didn't see the video. I saw that he did. I didn't see the video. I'm assuming that's for incursions. I'm assuming. Which is fun because BG was never a big fan of Morningstar up until fairly recently. But hey man, you like who you like, and if they're useful and if they're good, then yeah, go for it. No power for you. Got that. Well, Rob, just remember to have to do my math test. Have fun being here. See you, bro. Hey, best of luck in that test then, Cheeto. Best of luck. Matt Murdoch stopping by saying, sup, Rob? Well, what up, what up? Is Sergeant Bourne streaming? I have no idea. Maybe. Just finished up exploring 6.4, and all I got left to do in Act 6 is 6.3. Good luck. Good luck. There is the light at the end of the tunnel. You're getting there. It's getting brighter the closer you get. You got this. Coolest thing that happened in January was snowfall. Nice. We'll take that. I'm doing perfect, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. And I will say this for me too. January 2021 is much better than January 2020 for me personally. Of course that's not indicative of how the rest of the year is going to go, but you know, dang it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Boink. Some of these paths in 6.3 are comparable to the BS in 6.2. Yeah, it wasn't until 6.4 where they started to balance out the fun factor with the nonsense factor. Like 6.3 is still better than 6.2. 6.2 is arguably one of the worst pieces of mainline content that they've done. Just in terms of difficulty and just all around not funness. But 6.3 has its moments too. Boink. Run in there. Easy peasy. Nice. Nah, it's better than 2020 for us all. Yeah, good. Knock on wood. Knock on wood, guys. Rob, what happens when the X-Men run out of Mexican food? The taco lips. Don't say that, dude. Don't say that. We can't ever run out of tacos. That would be such a sad day. I would be crushed if I were to just never enjoy a delicious taco again. I love friggin' tacos. Street tacos mainly. That is my poison of choice. I can inhale those like it's nobody's business. Especially if you get a plate with just like a bunch of different meats on there. I'll take 3 chicken. I'll take 3 asada. Sprinkle some chili verde on there, some onions. And then that's just the first serving. Then go back for a second set of 6, third set of 6, so on and so forth. Dang, man. That's nummy. Gotta love magic with 100% power gain, stun immune, bubble shield, brute force, aspect of evolution, and supercharge. Yeah, easy peasy, right? You can just melt her down, no problem. That's how I feel about some of the fights in Alliance Quest as well. Like, I've got a Magneto that has Energize first and foremost, so his power level goes up twice as fast as normal. He's taunt immune, and everything or nothing, all or nothing. Plus, throw on top of that, you know, just whatever the daily boost is, whether it's, you know, so saith Doom, Parry Curse, whatever. It's so annoying because there are so few power control options out there that are not metal. Because if it's a metal champion, then, you know, they're going to have their ability accuracy shut down, and they're going to be a wild card. It's not going to be worth bringing. Or inversely, it takes them way too long to ramp up and get to their power control. Or they have a major class disadvantage. So it's like, well, you try and find the best case scenario out of bad options. It's fun. Still working on figuring that one out. Just had tacos and burritos tonight. Nice. Nice. It was a good night then. Well, everything or nothing. You know, it could be James Bond. It could be. What year did that one come out? That was, what, 98? 97, 98, something like that? It's the second Pierce Brosnan one. Was it, or the third? I forget. I always mix up those two. Die Another Day, or... No, Die Another Day was the, was the Halle Berry one. Tomorrow Never Dies. That's the one. There's definitely a theme for for the James Bond titles. X back there. I almost got dusted right there because of that energy burst damage nonsense. Oh, man. Maybe that'll be a question of the night, one of these other nights. Like, what is your favorite... Not even like, what's your favorite James Bond movie? Who is your favorite actor that's played James Bond? Because I would still probably have to say either Connery or Brosnan. Although my favorite story was Casino Royale, so that's Daniel Craig. But how is that pronounced? Zinzin, I think, probably. Zinzin? I don't know. Boink. That latest Bond movie is supposed to be out sometime this year, right? But I forget if it's going straight to like HBO Max or straight to streaming, or if they're still trying to throw it in theaters somewhere. Which number 6-star crystal did you get your first really Alright, Black Panther. Definitely, you don't have to block. Blocking's overrated. Did you get your first really OP character? Get out of here, Venom. Can't seem to get one after like 10. I think it was like 7 or 8 when I finally pulled Wasp. Because I would still consider Wasp to be really OP. She was my second ever rank 2 6-star after Ronin. But yeah, I mean, it took a while. I had considerable disappointment in the 6-star category for a good while. My first featured 6-star was the third 6-star I ever got, and then I got Cable. Can you imagine my disappointment on that? Like, I was happy because I had a full 6-star team, which was the idea. I wanted a full team for arena grinding, but man, pulling Cable out of a 6-star featured as your third ever 6-star character. Chin Chin? Okay. Sure. Well, now I know. Bishop is usually my cutoff there, so I'll take that. Mr. Smoke stopping by. Hello, Rob. Hello, Mr. Smoke. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Quick question, putting you on the spot here. What was the coolest thing that happened in your world in January? Connery, then Craig, says Man Falcon. Yeah. Connery, I think, because it's just so iconic, really. And he just had the air about him. I would say that Daniel Craig very well could be a better Bond if the second and third Craig Bond movies were good. You know, production value was through the roof. Holy cow, the production value was through the roof. They are pretty movies. But the plot Man. I understand what they were going for. It just... not my cup of tea. Casino Royale, though, on the other hand, that is my favorite Bond movie. Easily. It just works on every level for me. Every level. Getting back to it, though, John O, keep at it, though, bud. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to wind up pulling someone who's going to blow your mind, and then you're going to be set. Where? There he is. Throw a Cosmic in there. Wait, Ronin 6-star? Yes, I pulled a Ronin out of the 6-star featured crystal. And I really hope to wake him up, too. So if I can pull a second Ronin out of the crystal later on, when I do the crystal opening, I'll be a happy camper. Get some of that dot damage, maybe? No. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, what's up, Fried Nuggets? Sorry I'm late. I was playing GTA 5 with the cousin, but wanted to know how to get LOL. But I'm going to send my new outfit in Discord. Nice. Well, no worries whatsoever. It is good to see you all the same. Glad to hear you had fun in GTA. GTA Online, I'm assuming, right? Not gonna lie, 6.3 exploration is worse than 6.2 exploration if 6.2 didn't have gates. Yeah. How is it though, post nerf or post tuning down? I haven't done full run throughs, but like how for you guys going through it right now, how is it challenge wise? Because I've been considering going through again. Coolest thing that happened was my son, almost 2 years old, and can count to 10. Nice. And knows most of his fruits and vegetables. Very good. That's a huge milestone. Nice, bud. Very nice. Boink. Gonna say, why is this Hulkbuster just not melting? Because he was healing. Quantum of Solace is a superb movie. I don't know if you're being serious or not, Tom. Brosnan third. The Dalton and Moore are equal. Both are equally good and bad in their own ways, but equal overall. George Lazenby, I think, is definitely my top choice. The definitive Bond for the one outing that he had. James Bond Mission Impossible crossover would make a lot of money. Maybe. Or if they were still doing Bourne movies. Like, I think Jason Bourne and, like, early, brain fart. Early Daniel Craig, I think, could really could be a fun matchup. You see, that's the thing, Nuggets. You keep asking, how can I get Labyrinth of Legend? And I don't understand the question. How do you get it? It should be available to play already anyway, right? I think there may be a thing where you need to, I don't know, be like level 25 or something like that, but otherwise it should just be right there. As long as Tom Cruise never becomes 007, I'll be happy. He can be a 002 or 15. I don't care, but not 07. Well, he's not English. That's the thing. They only cast English actors. Or British actors, I should say. Because, like, he's their definitive character. So I doubt that they would farm him out to somewhere else. That's where, again, like Bourne and Mission Impossible comes in. It's like the American play on that. Boink. They really didn't fix any of the problem paths. They only slightly adjusted the bosses and a couple bad path fights. Well, that's unfortunate. Found it okay. 625 was definitely nicer without no retreat, but Mordo was still a challenge. Did 6-1 before Crossbones got nerfed, but it sounds like it's still rough. Yeah, that's what Marm's saying. But I have every confidence that Marm can pull through with the roster that he's got right there. Alright, so next up here, let's throw down Punisher, see what's up. Roosterfish saying, I've got all the milestones, just wondering what the top 300 will be putting up. My guess is that it's going to be high 60, low 70. So that is about what Cosmic Ghost Rider went for, high 60, low 70. And I would say that the hype for STRYFE is probably about on par with that. I would say that Cosmic Ghost Rider is a better champion than STRYFE. But I think the hype is about par, so probably thereabouts. If he goes higher than that, like mid-high 70s or low 80s, I would be shocked. Not impossible, but I would be shocked. Especially with, you know, the new top 300 stuff. Tom says, I like Quantum of Solace. Cool. I'm not going to dump on that. I'm not going to bag on that. What's your favorite part about it? Because, so hear me out. This is me kind of just like shooting from the hip, but spitballing a little bit. That Quantum of Solace and Mad Max Fury Road are similar movies. Similar in that it features an established character, right? Bond and Max. But the more interesting character is the I don't want to say the sidekick because that's completely disingenuous, but the other lead, right? So Furiosa, and then I forget the girl's name in Quantum of Solace. But like they have compelling, interesting backstories. They have a reason for doing what they're doing, and you know you get invested and drawn in them attempting to do it, to fight back against the people that have wronged them and kick some butt along the way too. I just think that still playing off of that, I would say that Mad Max was more successful in that. Just in like fleshing out the character development a little bit more, but again, you know, no wrong opinions, and awesome. The Zemby was Australian? Maybe that had something to play into why he was only in one. They're like, wait a minute. We've established a theme here. We gotta stick to it. I forget, was it, crap. Was the original Casino Royale, that was with Connery as well, right? That was the official last Bond movie that Connery played, I want to say. I'd like to see more Jack Reacher films, but give us a right-sized actor for crying out loud. Reacher is so big, he scares people. Yeah. Or pivoting off of that if they wind up doing a Dark Tower proper. Because I think they had originally intended for the Idris Elba series to be a series as opposed to a one-off. But doesn't look like it. I need to be Cavalier. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Then yeah, that makes sense. It's a progression thing. Truthfully, I had forgotten that. I thought it was always active. It's kind of dumb that it isn't always active. Like, if you wanted to attempt it and you aren't at a certain progression level, they should let you at least attempt it. And if they've designed their game and their difficulty and tuned it correctly, it should be an insurpassable challenge until you've reached said threshold anyway. Otherwise, it's a bit disingenuous. Stop healing, dude. There you go. Great story and action. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember how they were. Where all the different characters wound off. Bishop. There we go. Human Torch needs awakening, and if so, how much SIGs? No, Torch does not need to be awakened. He needs 0 SIGs. His awaken ability is... It's not useless, but it's not super useful, though, either. It's nice, but it's kind of like a meh sort of awaken ability. Kind of like Angela, right? Angela's awaken ability does stuff. But if you don't have her awakened, you're not going to miss it. Airplane stunt at the end of Quantum was pretty awesome. It was decent, but not my favorite. That was the one with the cargo plane, wasn't it? That was fun, but yes, that was fun. But that was like midway through, wasn't it? Also, I forget if it was Quantum of Solace or if it was... I think it was Skyfall. I think it was Skyfall. The original, or the first action sequence in the... inside the tower. The office space. The being built up office space with the city lights outside. It was fun because when I was watching John Wick 3, I was like, hey, I recognize that place. That was a fantastic sequence, that office fight. Or a construction site at the time, I guess. I think maybe one of the reasons I'm not as big of a Skyfall fan as others is because someone had said Home Alone before I saw the movie, and then I saw the movie, and that's all I was thinking through the ending sequence, and I'm like, damn it. Dang it. I couldn't unsee it. I didn't want to see it. I just couldn't unsee it. Should I awaken him? Don't have much resources. Catalyst? No, don't. Do not awaken him. Not worth it. Not worth it. Save it for Void or like Captain America Infinity War. Somebody like that, you know. Or Immortal Abomination if you get him later on. Boink. And then I would have preferred that they just, like, not introduce Blofeld at the end of the last one. I'm interested in new stories, not, like, glorified retellings of old ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, Christoph Waltz is a fantastic actor. It's just the way that they had set that up and set that reveal up. They telegraphed it from the start. So I was like, yeah, I see what they're doing. Which is partly why I'm interested to see what the new one is going to wind up being, whether, like, how they wind up playing off of that they've already established, if they're going to pivot from it and do its own thing, or what, you know. They're going to wind up wrapping up. No, they won't, actually, because Craig is signed on for one more after this, I think. Good on him, but good on him. This game rewards patience. It does. It kind of twists your arm to get there, but yeah, if you're patient, then yeah, good things will happen eventually. It might take you a year, but it'll get there. Case in point, you know, waking up Captain Sparkles for me, or before that, pulling nothing but Mystic rank up materials, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 gems, having to wait half to 3/4 of a year, and then finally having like Clairvoyant drop. How about 007 BBC Sherlock and a Doctor Who crossover? Throw in Luther in there too, and we'll have a good time. Are they coming back with one more season of BBC Sherlock? Or was the last coming back again? Was that the last hurrah? Because that series has ended at least twice already, maybe 3 times. That show deserves a rewatch. BBC Sherlock. It's so much fun. And that was right as Benedict Cumberbatch was becoming Benedict Cumberbatch. So like the first season is still just like who's this guy? And then by the end of the first season, like, hey, this guy's fun. And then the second season is like, hey, this is the dude from Star Trek. Nice. And third season, it's like, hey, it's Doctor Strange. Or third series, I suppose. All right, take care, bud. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. Because that's the thing, and for you folk in the UK, like each one of those seasons, you guys call series over there, right? Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, and then over here in the States we call them seasons. But it's basically tomato, I believe. PP finished rewatching all of the Marvel Netflix. In retrospect, all of Iron Fist acting was really, really bad. Well, yes. Which is such a shame, too. Iron Fist Season 1 had such promise the first 2 episodes. Like, the first 2 episodes, right? It's like, hey, Danny Rand is coming back, but he's nothing, right? He used to be somebody, now he's nobody. He's homeless, he's living on the streets. This is going to be really interesting. And I really did think that. I thought it was going to be really interesting. It's like, hey, it's going to be a real, fish out of water story. It's going to be like a, because each of the other series with Luke Cage and then Jessica Jones touched on a very topical social issue, which was awesome, and told a story around it that worked and was respectful and diving into the complexities and some of the nuance of the issues while still being in an action, interesting show, right? So there's like, oh, hey, now it's Iron Fist's turn. They're going to do the same thing with the homelessness. And then by the end of episode 2 into episode 3, he's like, yeah, nah, this sucks. I'm going to be rich again. And it just never recovered for me. That, and I also never bought Faramir as the villain. I was calling him Benedict Cucumber Pants. Or Cucumber Patch. There we go. Having a pair of pants made out of cucumbers. It'd be relaxing, but I think it may be a bit of a mess. I like how we voted for Hercules 2 months ago and nothing. Like, why do we even vote? I had mentioned, yeah, I agree with you. Like, we're not going to be getting the champ until June or July, right? So that's like when the official release is supposed to be. I just would have liked, when we were voting for either Omega Sentinel or for Hercules, to have at least one idea of what they can do. Like, give us like at least like the very basic core mechanism of how they do what they do. Not just like, yeah, Hercules is a cosmic champ and Omega Sentinel is a tech champ. And that's it. That's all you get. Give us... I would have liked for them to give us at least a little bit extra something to work with. Because, like, the only reason I voted for Hercules was one throwaway line where it was a skill-rewarded buff system. Which I took to mean if you played skillfully, i.e. Tigra or Elsa or someone along those lines, you would be rewarded with buffs. So it'd be like a happy combo of a skill and a cosmic champion. That'd be a lot of fun. But again, that is a throwaway line. So what that actually winds up being in actuality I don't know. It's going to be anybody's guess. Shouldn't Hercules be a skill champion? Maybe. Maybe what they may wind up doing is like a Karnak thing, you know? He's technically cosmic, but when you go to rank him up, it's a split between a cosmic and between a skill catalyst. That could be fun. Like, they haven't done anything like that since Karnak for some reason. Like, they don't introduce more characters that do that, or they don't just take that away from Karnak. Which I think probably would be the easier solution at this point. Not really a fan of Herc. We already have champs already like that. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Like, if he comes out and he winds up being, like, a joke, a meme, then it's like, well, poop. I wouldn't have voted for him. Thinking about my guns for Hercules to have a persistent charge. Gets 1 for every female champ during his... maybe. Like, if they do something along the lines of the different labors. Like, you have to, like, I don't know, find a beast or something like that. Yeah, like an Nemean Cestus or something like that. I'm also kind of conflating it with God of War. So, all of a sudden, Kratos shows up on a special 3 animation. I wonder if Okoye could have make Black Panther cool again. That was my guess. That was my original vote. I would have voted Okoye if she had been around, but the people spoke, and she did not make it past the first round of voting. But then again, neither did what's her face, the dragon lady, which I think was pretty surprising. Come on. There we go. Freaking Storm X, man. All of the attacks glance and you just have a bad time. I don't think I've ever had this interaction between Arcus and Guardian. Like, it went down exactly as I figured, as you would expect. Morgan. Yeah, thank you, Falcon. Hey, Andy stopping by, saying, how's your Friday going? It is going remarkably well. Better now that you're here. But it's going really well. It's been a busy week. It's been a very busy week. A very good week. Both in real life, both in game. Coolest thing about, well, I don't know, I would be remiss to say it was the coolest thing, but a very cool thing was that my boy and I played Mario Kart together for the first time. And by he and I playing Mario Kart for the first time together, since he's a wee little fella, he was tapping the screen at the cows as we were driving past them at Moo Moo Farm. Because, you know, of course. But it was really cool. It was really, really cool. I gotta get him good, so then I don't feel bad about whomping on him when he gets cocky. So I say, yeah, as you're learning, I'll give you the handicap, of course. I want you to have fun. I want you to feel like you're getting better as you play more. And then as you get better, as you get more confident and continue to have fun, then that's awesome, because then that also means at the same time too, I get to keep playing with somebody I really would like to keep playing with. But at the same time, too, then the kid gloves can come off and, you know, start playing some Mario Kart proper. Time Tune says, lol, I did it again. Dozed off again in the side quest. Yeah. So long as it, like, when you face planted on your device when you knocked out, you didn't, like, accidentally back out or something, that would just be the worst. And he says, does Storm normally go on defense? Occasionally. Occasionally, yes. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Currently, yes. And she usually winds up getting like 1 KO, which is good. So I'll take that. But on the downside, it means that like she's always on defense, always on rotation. Which is good because, you know, it helps the alliance, but at the same time, dang it, I want to take her out and practice and play and put her in some unique matchups and whatnot. It's always got to wait until war is done. Have you seen a Unit Man? He's so good, all you have to do is pop a special 2 and spend 20 bucks. You KO any opponent. See, I saw that. It's just that is just the base utility of the 3-star champion, right? So as you get increasing rarity, right? So like the 4-star I think is like 50 bucks. The 5-star I think is 100, and the 6-star is like a cool 300 US. Because it scales, see. Freaking units, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with spending units in the game, especially if you're going for like refreshes for arena, because that's a tangible thing you're going for. But that, if you're not careful, that sneaks up on you. When do we get to cash in the tokens we have earned in side quest? Currently, right now. So you can cash in the tokens for the profile pick for Jubilee. You can cash in tokens for the epic 10% tier 5 CC if you have been doing the legendary, I mean. If you've been doing the legendary difficulty. But as far as like the token card that's just sitting in the inventory, as far as I'm aware, that does nothing. I don't think we can get rid of it. It's just there until the end of the event. I was talking about the 1-star. The 6-star is like buy the whole store 12 times and you beat anyone. Yeah, but then there's always the annoying node in Abyss where it cancels out Unit Man. Unless you get the special anti-canceling out bundle. And then you're good to go. The anti-canceling out bundle also comes with 100,000 gold and a 10% attack and health boost as well, because, you know, they're nice like that. I can never confidently grind arena because they make it impossible for people with smaller rosters to keep up the streak. Well, let me ask you this, Andy. How many 4-stars... 4-star rank 5s and 4-star rank 4s do you have? Because that's the biggest question. Because you can get the infinite streak with the 4-stars. One of the things on my, well, frankly, my wish list, my to-do list, but currently still my wish list, is to do a 2021 updated 4-star infinite streak guide. Because you can get the infinite streak in the 5-star featured arena using only 4 stars. Don't forget, today you spend $300 and you get 1 3-star. Bought it already. It's a steal. Yeah, you should buy it. Oh yeah, that sounds like a bargain. I mean, it's the, I could either get a PS5 or I could get, you know, 50 3-star champions. One or the other. So we're making pretty good progress on the 5 stars here. Making pretty good progress. Hey, a STRYFE. Nice. Lucky this person. And it says 8 maxed out 4 stars, no rank 4s. I wanted to progress quickly, so only ranked 4 stars I could actually use. Of those 8 maxed out 4 stars, how many power control champions do you have? Because that's the other kicker too. Power control is immensely useful. Roberto stopping by. Hello, everybody. Hey, what's up, Roberto? Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream and the festivities. How are you? How's it going? I have loads of 4 stars, but can't rank them solely for arena since I'm also finding ISO hard to get. Yeah. It's a push. It's a push. It's not even a bargain. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like we are taking money out of their pocket. 100%. Warlock and Claire. Okay, so then yes. If... Here's the kicker thing, though, too. You can get the infinite streak right now with just those characters that you have. If you bring a team of Warlock, Claire, and a heavy hitter, you can get and keep the infinite streak. The thing is, though, you're going to be spending the 5 units apiece on refreshes. So then that's up to you if that's something that is okay with you in your book or not. But it is plausible. Not optimal, but plausible. How's the grind going? It's going really good. I am almost at 5 million points, so I'm almost halfway done. I'm going for the 4-star featured that cutoff. Well, actually, let me look that up. Cutoff, I'm thinking, is like 11 million. But now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm looking at it, I should probably actually like go and just check and make sure I'm not just making something up on the spot. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so bear with me here for a sec. I'm going to Reddit, because Reddit's got a Google Doc that they keep track of arena cutoff history, which is really, really helpful. So let's check it out. So for the 4-star featured, it's going pretty low actually. Jubilee was 7 and 8. iBomb was 11. Space Coast was 13, so that's probably pretty high. I wonder what rank 13 was, to be honest. Well, don't link back to the page, my dude, if the link is busted. Okay, that rank 63, so 13 was a fluke. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, I'm still grinding for like 11 mil is my goal, so I'm almost halfway. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really good about it, as a matter of fact. Let's do that. Awesome. Hey, Sarge stopping in, saying greetings. What's good, Sarge? Happy Friday, bud. What's up? What's new? Forgot to get on yesterday and missed the $1,000 for a 2-star and 1-star. Oh man, rip. Doink. I'm so sad to have made out like a bandit. There's always tomorrow, Marm. There is always tomorrow. Mr. Smoke says, I have 5 my runs at X-Men Legendary side quest to get the 5k 6-star shards. It'll be my 4th 6-star. Nice. I wish you the best of luck on that. I wish you the best luck. Not only just like staying awake for the last runs, but then more so that the luck and the odds are in your favor for the 6-star pool. Boink. Dex out of that, stay out of the way of that annoying nonsense. Get the little fireboy thing going. Come on, Domino. Time to go away. There you go. No, I don't think I'll be doing that. 15 units to refresh a series, not worth it. Unfortunately, yeah. But, you know, chin up. You'll get there. You'll definitely get there. In the meantime, you know, obviously keep doing the milestones. Get as much loot as you can. Help speed things up on the back end, too. All my problems would be solved if I got the ISO. Well, yes. Hopefully next month's free cav crystals are easy and quick to get. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Just like cash out and get some easy dupes, some easy shards, and some easy ISO. We can hope. We can hope it's something fresh and fun and different. And doesn't overstay its welcome. Should have tried side events on the baby account, but it was so boring. I had 0 motivation. Oh, I get that. I 100% get that. I couldn't imagine doing it twice. That'd be such a kicker. So we got Falcon here. Have you guys played Falcon post-buff? I know some people have, some people not so much, but have you guys played him? I had been sitting on him myself, absolutely sitting on him myself up until a couple weeks ago, and now he's like one of my new favorite skill champs. Like, I hope to heck to get him awakened out of a future 6-star crystal, because he'd go rank 2 and he would be borderline rank 3. That's how cool I think he is. Honestly, make them exactly like the Epic. You know what? Alright, so shameless tangent number 1 for the evening. Just Epic. Yeah.
Epic. 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 Epic.
Okay, so it's like EPUK basically, as opposed to EPIC. Epic, as opposed to epic. I suppose it also depends on the inflection. But like, I was watching a bunch of other people opening up the Epic. It's gonna take a sec getting used to that. Crystals, and like everybody I watched at one point was like, how do I say this? If they knew what it was at all in the first place. An epoch, of course, is a measurement of time. Right. So like the Ice Age is an epoch. Which is where the name of the crystal comes from, obviously, because it's like, alright, well, you know, each year is its own chunk of time, so it's a time crystal, effectively, but... Anyway. Now I know. Epoch. Peter says, Rob, I'm gonna need you to open up some crystals. Okay. We'll see about that. I could be persuaded. I'm on the fence right now. I could be persuaded. Stupid evasion. Well, throw your special then, Gwen. Thank you. Come on. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Kicky, kicky, kicky. Beautiful. Maxed up my 2-star Falcon to explore variant 4, but that's all I've used him for. He's definitely worth it at higher levels too. That friggin' lock-on ability that he's got now is so dang useful. Do that. I mean, I probably could have like heavy attacked him a couple times, get that armor break going, but ain't nobody got time for that. Mr. Smoke says, do you think I should save my 6-star shards till I have enough for a featured? It being my 4th one, I am undecided. You 100% should go for basic. 100% should go for basic. There are way too many good misses, let alone good god tier champions in the basics, that the odds of you pulling something that isn't useful, let alone something that's good, is pretty slim. Pretty slim. Coolest thing that happened in January was the end of 2020. I'll drink to that. I will drink to that. P says, I'm going to save them all up and you shall direct me how to open them. Do it on stream with you. Alright. Oh, need... okay. Yes. Well, I mean, all you gotta do is the shoe shine method. All you gotta do is the shoe shine method. Just open up a couple of smaller crystals first. Get that bad luck out of the way. Once you've done that, do the tried and true pet method. And then go to town. It's been working out for me 54% of the time. It's been working out every time. So that's solid. I'll take that. Oh yeah, and then Andy's saying exactly that. Save the premiums for the shoe shine luck. Maybe one day you'll have a 6-star STRYFE too. Yeah, exactly. Or a Hitmonkey, or a Tiger, or a Spider-Ham, for that matter. Disgusting luck. Disgusting luck. Boink. Well, that was a nice little crit. I wasn't anticipating that. But I'll take it. I will certainly take it. Alright, so let's see what we got. How many rounds of the 5 stars we got left? So it's 1. It's not many. You got 3 more after this. Or 4 more, maybe. And then, time to pivot and do something different. Yeah, you got it, Mr. Smoke. And again, good luck on that opening. I wish you very, very good luck. And he says, I awakened my ghost from a crystal and am still garbage with her. Does she need the SIGs? Not really. Like, once you've got her past SIG 20, SIG 40, really, she's kind of good to go. Frankly, SIG 1 is sufficient. The important thing with that is to start the fight off invisible. Or phased, I guess. Anything after that is just bonus power you get when someone attacks through your phase, which is useful. But again, the most important thing is starting off the match phased. Because that just means that you shrug off debuffs from the get-go. And you can start each match off offensively as well as opposed to backing off and defensively. Alright, if you could kindly, thank you, back off for a little bit. That works. Special me, please. Thank you. Come on. Did that on purpose. Did that on purpose. I want to use her for 6-3 Beardo, but I don't have a stupid 5-star hood. Isn't that a pain in the butt? Like, for me, I wanted to use Blade for a bunch of stuff, but I didn't have a Ghost Rider as a 5-star, so I couldn't. And that would have been pretty useful in a couple of paths, a couple of fights. Friggin' 5-star gate. But yeah, that Beardo could be fun. Cheers. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. I am full on anticipating my game on crashing right here. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophet. I'm laughing, but I'm kind of crying inside, but laughing inside too. Alright, well, anyway. Back to it. Take 2. I've been starting to look at some other options too for that Beardo fight, because like since we were talking about it earlier in the week, it's kind of piqued my curiosities for some of the new modern options would be to counter it, and it's really annoying because it's really slim pickings between like the crazy sequential order that he throws his specials in. Like, he's going to throw a special 3 eventually. So you got to account for that. But then also, was it the alternating what, phases, armor, whatever? I forget what that node is. Where if he goes into like one phase, if you attack into him, he reflects all the damage if he touches you. And that just switches on and off. One of those fun, annoying, interactive fights. Alright, so that's going to pause the power stings. There we go. Boink. Nice. Easy peasy. Why do I feel like Kabam fixed literally nothing in the last maintenance? Maybe they're just saving it for the update here this week. Do that. Do this. Do this. Yeah, that looks good. Throw platinum pool out there again for kicks. Stop it. Stop it. Don't. Dex, nothing. Beer tornado. Have you ever been so upset with somebody you cast a tornado using your beer fumes and just set it upon them? Happens to poor Diablo all the time. And cool. You know, for the longest time that fight, I had thought in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, I'm totally stealthy. I am totally stealthy. That's what I'm doing right now. I was not stealthy. Not even close. Nice. I'll take that. We can bring the next set of 5 stars up, and then probably jump in and try and do another epic difficulty. Just so those guys are in the books. Do this. Got to make sure 100% that I am on the epic. Epic. Cool. Spider Pig's more fun. Now we'll see if Rogue winds up chasing me across the entire field again. Ah, good times, good times. Come on. Dexy fella, isn't he? And it says finally got a new tech champ that you were asking for. Seriously, right? I mean, it would have been March. March would have been 1 year since the last tech champ came out. So it's nice that they went. They didn't wait the full year. Appreciate that. And again, I really hope that he's a good character. I hope that he plays well, that he handles well, and that his kit is useful. I think it may wind up being a hard sell, like that he's going to be like a brand new god, right? In a field with Ghost all over the place, and Warlock, and Gilly 99, and a number of others. But we'll see. Should just bring a Domino Trinity and a Cold Snap Immune. That might not be a bad idea for next time. Speed things up a little bit. Like, this has been working out pretty okay, I would say. It's been working out pretty okay. I mean, it's still as slow going as it ever has been, but... Throw up Wasp because that passive stun buys past the nonsense. Thank goodness it's only 2. I don't think that's going to do anything. There we go. Special me, please. Thank you. Just use, oh, he looks like he could be a utility machine. Hope so. Hopefully a good utility machine, like Claire, as opposed to a bad utility machine like Diablo. Wouldn't that suck? He's finally a brand new tech champion, and he's like tech Diablo. I would be so upset. I wouldn't lose any sleep, because that'd be silly. But be really bummed out. Come on. Thank you. Boink. Got that. Moving right along. 4 more fights. It's a slapper match right here, guys. It's a slapper match. Man, his block proficiency is nuts. It's been like the second time tonight that it's been thwarted. My attacks have been completely thwarted because of his block proficiency. So let's do that. Let's do this. And come on. There we go. Now, I haven't said anything previously, but shameless plug. If you guys have not already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel. That really does help me out. That's not just lip service. That actually bonafide does help me out immensely. I do appreciate it. Helps the channel grow, helps the discoverability and all that. That is always a plus. But thank you again, guys. Thank you again. If you haven't already, please do ring that notification bell. Video's been flying off the shelf left, right, and center. There's still, I'm assuming, a lot of cool stuff left to come here, coming out in the next few days. Of course, I can't confirm or deny anything, because, you know, reasons. But stay on top of that as that drops, because all that info is always useful and fun. Kind of find out some of the, you know, what we got coming on in the horizon. Pause all that. And get out of here, dude. Let's see. And he says, how important is max recovery for willpower if you don't run damage masteries? Well, it's useful in case you get inflicted with a debuff somewhere along the way. Whether it is you're going up against a champ that inflicts debuffs and you get those debuffs procced on you, then you get some pretty good heals. Or just willpower in general, if you get non-damaging debuffs put on you, then, again, that willpower does its thing. So, it's got a use. It's got a use. If you don't run damage masteries on the regular, I probably wouldn't... Well, crap. Here we were talking about the Domino team, and I'd... Brilliant. Good job, Rob. If you don't usually run damage masteries, I probably wouldn't put it at the top of your mastery point wish list, but they do still come in handy. Also, why bother going for the 5-star version if you got the 6-star? I'm going for the 4-star currently, to be honest. I'm going for the 4-star because I am a collector completionist. Don't plan on opening any more crystals for STRYFE. So it'd be nice to have just in case there's a 4-star gate somewhere down the road. Then I've got the 4-star. I don't need to worry about not having a synergy option. And why go for the 5-star? Again, same reason, just because I'm a collector. But the 5-star is really entirely dependent on, again, what the cutoff is going to be. If it's a crazy cutoff, not even going to attempt it. If it's something that's workable, I might consider it just for kicks. How many points would level 1 be? I forget if it's a carb core or if it's still a couple of stony cores. Stony cores, I think, are 150 units apiece. Carb cores, I think, are 300. I think. But periodically, they do wind up offering those as part of a bundle. Sometimes it's a unit-based bundle. Sometimes it's a money-based bundle. But either which way, they do offer those periodically. We just had one not too long ago. Hopefully they come back with it again shortly. 4 units. Because that's always cool. Come on. So all I'm trying to do here is just build up the special 2, because that will be should be sufficient damage to just lay out rogue here. Yep. Nice. Carb cores are 550, stonies are 135. Gotcha. So yeah, that's rough. That's rough. They definitely do like to have their fun. Fun is definitely not the right word there, by the way. That is pure sarcasm. It's a good mastery to have, again, though. It is a very good mastery to have. So if you got the units saved up, or if you can save the units, then that'll do really, really well for you. Again, even without you running the damage masteries. Nothing else, you know, if you have not done the classic version of the variants, periodically there's a prize you can get for that, whether it's a stony core or a carb core sometimes. Tax all that. Come on. Come on. There we go. Brilliant. So that means that there's 3 fights left here. We got Psylocke, Wolvie, or X-23, and then the fun fight. So we're getting there. Definitely getting there. I do have the units at the minute, but I prefer blowing them on content. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it just depends how you want to frame it, right? Depending on the content. Because, like, this is a you're going to just have it unlocked forever sort of thing. What in the dickens is going on there? I call shenanigans across the board on all facets of that fight. Blocking wasn't blocking, dexing back and phasing wasn't dexing back and phasing. That was just brutal. Not a happy camper that. Mr. Punk says, did not know Dragon Man was metal. Mags just wrecked me. Not only that, he's a robot. He is a robot. That would do it. Darren John stopping by. What's up, bud? Happy Friday, my friend. Good to see you. How is everything? Long time no see, indeed. Hope you're doing well. Hope January has been a good one for you. Always a pleasure. Nah, no need to apologize. You never need to apologize here on the stream. It's always good seeing you whenever you and everybody else gets a chance to stop in, and it's always fun getting caught up on news and whatnot too. But yeah, never feel like it's like a please don't feel obligated. He's a robot. Yeah, no, he is. Mr. Fantastic built him. He's a robot. Which is nice, because that means he gets some pretty dope synergies with the Gilly 99 and Warlock. Sweet. So that means we got, what, 3 more of these, I think? Or 2? 2 more. Awesome. Dude, I'm doing this thing tonight. Alright, so let's dust off Domino. I have not brought Domino in content for the Domino Trinity in ages. And ages and ages and ages. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Let's get to it then. Come on, bud. Doink. Doink. Wouldn't it be nice if her Incinerate's stacked instead of just refreshed? And like how nutty that damage would be after a while. That's not gonna work. This should do it though. Get out of here, bud. How the heck are you gonna max Daredevil but not Domino? Tier 4 class catalysts. My dude. Dude, I wish I could rank 5 Domino. I have so many friggin' mutants that I would love to rank up to rank 4, to rank 5, to rank 2. Daredevil rank up was strictly because I had an excess amount of skill tier 4 CC in overflow that were going to expire, and a distinct lack of tier 2 alpha. So I didn't have enough to take, like, I don't know, White Widow or Unduped Falcon up to rank 2 as a 6-star. And my Nick Fury was already rank 5. So I was like, well, why not? He's already Sig 200. I'm not going to rank up to the 6-star, really, I don't think. So, why not? That's bad. That's bad. I choked. Get out of here. But then, yeah, then it's just a vanilla fight after this, I think. Unless you get a nice little crit bleed. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Beautiful. And then Jacob saying, smoking. I'm rusty on that one. That's always a fun one to do. And I don't know, I'm also kind of the opinion that I like Daredevil. Like, his buff isn't as buffy as I would like the buff to be. But it's not as bad as, to me, it's not as bad as people are saying or were hyping up. I mean, granted, yes, he takes an awful lot of damage if you run the damage masteries, which is not ideal. Not ideal. But I don't think that's a deal breaker for me. Because for one, I don't always run damage masteries, so who cares, right? And then also I'm biased because Daredevil is my favorite Marvel character. So it's a twofer. Boink. Boink. Do that. Dex that. Get in there, guys. It's so close. It's so close. I can sense it. Just one more path. One more path and this god-awful event is over. And it's so dumb, too. This is the epic level. It's the second hardest difficulty. And it's also feels like a slog, even though the health pools are considerably smaller. GG. GG. I just gotta make sure I don't, like, also choke at the last second and pick the wrong difficulty. How awful would that be? I would die a little bit inside, I think. Just a little bit. Nice. Alright. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Epic. Epic, 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 epic. Let's go. And hopefully not choke with Domino this time. So she actually makes it through the whole path. You know, preferably like she was supposed to. Appreciate the crit fail. Get wrecked, Nightcrawler. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Top Twin says, still don't see their reasoning for not having a couple extra tokens. It wouldn't break any bank at all, just allow 3 from mistakes. You know, it would be a really predictable turn of events, a very predictable turn of events, is that on Sunday, they wind up having the daily bundle have a couple extra tokens in there. And that's how it would be. Like, if you wanted the makeup tokens, I mean, there they are. But, but, yeah, it's behind a $5 paywall. Like, don't hold me to that, but that would be, I think, the most realistic option, given the history and the track record. Now, how many tokens that would be, I don't know. Whether it'd be 1 token, 2 tokens, 3 tokens, I'm not sure. Probably, I would say 2. But, I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a freebie. Wouldn't that be nice? Heavy intercept, leading off to hopefully a KO here on special 2-ish. Nice. Mega crit damage for the win. Finally find out what the event reminds me of. Remember the Mole Man ambush galore? Well, this was essentially the same thing, just with 9 champ ambushes. Yeah, we were saying that a little bit earlier in the stream, that this is probably right up there with those Mole Man expeditions as just being an absolute slog fest. Like, the prizes are about the same. Prizes are about the same, so you wind up getting a bunch of stuff if you play it right, or get lucky and play it that way. But very, very similar elsewise. Hey Rob, got a question, not MCOC related. Who has a good hosting site for uploading large data for people to hop on and download from? Like large data files, I'm assuming, right? iCloud, or the cloud through Gmail is always pretty okay. I use Dropbox elsewise. It depends how large the file is going to be, though. That's the kicker. Dropbox is probably the best, tried and true, for being free and secure and all that. But again, it just depends on how big the file is. Dueling heavy attacks. Four more fights. Come on. Getting there. The end is in sight, finally, after this whole month. I just need my game not to crash. Preferably. And survive the degen I got on me. Preferably. I don't think I will. Yep. The incinerate wasn't ticking as much as it needed to. No matter. No matter. Boink. So, last one. Last one, guys. It's so close. It's so close. I can taste it. I'm gonna go open up a 4-star after this. Just for kicks. Just because I said I was going to. There we go. Alright, so here is what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go claim the freebie loot right here. Awesome. Get that 2,000 shards. Awesome. Thank goodness that's done. Go open the 4-star crystal, and then as that's spinning out, there we go. Get a raid going. Got APOC in there now. That's cool. So, got a link over here. Let's go raid Taz. Taz the Immortal's on right now. Go say howdy. Under hashtag Rob Vaughn Raid. Go and say howdy. See how that's doing. And that's going to call it a night, everybody. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please, again, if you have not already, do kindly consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, ringing the notification bell, dropping a comment in the comment box. All that stuff helps build up the channel. Do very much appreciate it. Morningstar, nice. We were talking about her earlier. I'm going to be streaming again later on this weekend. And Sunday again. Going to keep talking it up. Sunday is the Incursion with Subs night. So, if you want to run incursions, then yeah, let's roll on Sunday. First come, first serve. We'll go from there. Start at the top of whoever calls dibs first. Go down the list from there. And we'll have ourselves a really good time. Got some more videos coming out here in the coming days ahead. That's all I can say about that for now, so stay tuned for that. And also, if you haven't checked out the one from earlier with the Too Long Didn't Read version of the patch notes. There's a lot of videos out there for the patch notes, but this one's different. This one just cuts through all the nonsense and just gives you exactly what you need to know. So check that out as well. But again, I'm going to go raid Taz here, and we're going to go from there. Well, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, everybody. Take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all. Bye for now.